Hello and welcome to CHM130 Online. In this video, I'd like to give you a quick overview of the course and suggest some ways of how to prepare for the course and be successful. Let's first go to the syllabus, and here I encourage you to take a thorough look at the syllabus because you'll be quizzed on most of the contents in the syllabus. Next, let's take a look at the modules. I'll briefly go over the modules and show you how the course is set up. In the How-To and Study Resources module, there's a lot of good information to help you get started in the course. There's an exam module, which contains the midterm and final exam links. Notice you'll be taking all of your quizzes and exams using Lockdown Browser. And you may generate notes and use your notes and the OER textbook while you're taking your quizzes and exams. So before I end this video, I want to remind you to do something as soon as possible, and that is to take the practice Lockdown Browser quiz. And even if you use Lockdown Browser, I encourage you to do this before you take any of the other quizzes. This is worth 10 points, by the way, but this is important to take even if you have experience with Lockdown Browser, because it'll help you orient yourself to navigate or learn how to navigate to these resources while you're in Lockdown Browser. So you'll have access to a bunch of references that are in a Google folder. Okay, I'm not going to spend time going through each of them, but I want you to discover these yourself. And then you'll have access to OLI, which is your online textbook. And also your notes. When you click on your notes, it'll open up this tab which will show you files, the files that are in the course and the files that you uploaded. What you need to do to get to your files is go all the way down, scroll down, and then click on All My Files, and that's where you'll see the notes you uploaded. You can earn points for the notes if you follow a certain format, which I'll show you shortly. Now, each of the content modules, are structured similarly. There's a discussion assignment in the first module only, and of course the syllabus quiz only in the first module. But there's a lecture section and lab sections in each of the modules. And there are links to videos, the quizzes, and you'll get a second try on each quiz. If you decide to take the second try, you will not be penalized if you score worse on the second try. Whichever score is higher is the one that is kept. There will be no averaging. So you'll be completing the lab portion of the course worksheets or labs, which you're going to carry out from the YC lab kit, hopefully you picked up by now. All of the instructions are contained in Canvas, and you'll enter your data that you'll collect from performing the lab all in Canvas. So there's no lab book, so to speak. Everything is contained in a quiz in Canvas. I'm going to go back up to the Study Resources module and show you what you would use if you want to generate notes and get points. Click on the Notes Template link, and here you'll find what essentially is a study guide. And there's a study guide for each of the quizzes in the midterm and the final exams. How you prepare your notes for points is as follows. As it says, copy and paste each of these items into a separate document and upload into Canvas. So, for example, if I'm going to prepare for quiz 1, what I would do is make sure I copy all the learning objectives for quiz 1, copy them, open a Word document or some kind of word processing, and here's where you'll generate your notes. So where I have your notes, examples, etc., you just clear that out, add some room, and either you could electronically type your notes and examples into the document, or you could print this out, handwrite it, take pictures, and upload pictures of your handwritten document. But you can make this as long as you want. It doesn't really matter to me. As much stuff you put in, you can put as much stuff in here as you want. You'll maximize your points if you include lots of examples. Okay? If you don't include examples, you won't maximize your points. Let me know if you have any questions about how to prepare the notes. You'll upload the notes into each of the modules where there's a link. So once you prepared your notes, And I suggest you do this before you take your quiz, so you can access your notes while you're taking your quiz. And if you want to have them alongside of you, if you printed them out, that's fine. But anyway, if you want to earn points, provided that you followed that notes template accordingly, you can click on this link, optional quiz 1 notes upload, for example, and upload your notes here. The format of the notes needs to be in a PDF, PNG, or JPEG file. As far as how to prepare for the quizzes and learn the material, this is what I suggest you do. I'm going to look at this suggested study path I put together. So start out by reading and reviewing the study guide, which is essentially the notes templates that I showed you, because the study guides are, each of those items are learning objectives for what you need to know for the quizzes and the exams. Essentially, they are the quiz or exam questions rewritten as a learning objective. So prepare your notes while you're watching the videos. The links to the videos are included in the modules. Use the OER text, complete and read problems from that OER text resource. Generate your notes, continue to review, and then take the quiz. And along the way, while you're doing this, if you get stuck anywhere, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me before you take the quiz. All right, well, let me know if you have any questions about anything else, and best of luck, and we'll talk soon.